Hey everybody, Matt here with LGN Gaming. Today I'm bringing you guys another Warbird commentary. This time I kind of want to talk to you guys about a movie I saw recently. I went and saw Star Wars Rogue One, and that was actually it was really good in my opinion. I'm not going to spoil anything because I don't really want to do that. Spoiler alert, they get the Death Star plans. If you guys don't know, if you haven't watched Star Wars, that's not really a spoiler because in one of the previous... Something attacking me. Oh, tighten my hydra. In one of the previous... Right before A New Hope, they have the Death Star plans and all this other stuff, and this is a prequel to that, so you already really know what's going to happen. So, I wasn't actually spoiling anything, but it's actually really good. I'm not going to tell you guys what happens or whatnot, but there's a basically completely new cast of characters, and then a lot of the people from the old movies come back, like one of the Imperial guys. I don't know his name because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I enjoy it, of course, but I don't like memorize everybody's names and whatnot. He's back. I just remember him getting force choked by Darth Vader in one of the movies, one of the first movies that came out. It was like that guy, I think, and he's in there. You get to see young Carrie Fisher for a bit, which was kind of neat. She's not a main character, but that's who played Leia, or no, Padme, or Leia. People are going to hate me for that. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. It seems like Disney is doing Star Wars justice, which I like that. That's good. I went and saw it in the theater. It's definitely a good enough movie to see in the theater, I'd say, if you guys are interested in seeing it, if you haven't yet. Now, it's been out for a while, so I bet most people who want to see it probably already have, but hey, it was just a good enough movie to talk about. There's a lot of new, well, at least I thought they were new. My dad said they weren't. A lot of new spaceships I saw on both the Rebel side and the Imperial side, which I thought was pretty neat. There's also, I think at one point in the movie, they were talking about how the certain AT-AT was going to get replaced because it was like weak or something like that. And I think that's like the model right before the one that attacked Hoth, because the AT-ATs in that movie could get taken out by pretty much like anything, just shooting them and whatnot, which you obviously couldn't do in the other on Hoth, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was really neat. It was pretty interesting. It gave me a lot of different emotions. I'm not going to tell you guys which ones because that'll give stuff away. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Haven't been in the movies in quite a while, and it was fun to go see that. Any other movies right now? I haven't really been watching many movies right now. I've just been watching like Netflix sometimes. Actually, Amazon Prime is what I've been watching quite a bit of. Prime Video. I have a Netflix account, and then I also have an account with that, and I sort of just go back and forth, and I'll finish watching all the stuff I can find on the one, and then the other one will have added stuff, so I go back and forth like that. Some stuff on Amazon Prime I've been watching recently. I was watching Vikings. I finished all the season that was on Prime. I really enjoyed that. Follows just a normal Viking basically along his journey, and like you get to see his family grow and stuff like that. And he's very he wants power and whatnot. Well, he doesn't necessarily want power, but he ends up getting it, and he like goes from just a normal Viking to a Jarl, and then he continues and becomes a king and all this other stuff, and it's just pretty cool. And it's like him and some of his men going to England and other European countries and this is back before England was actually like solid. So there was like Wessex and Northumbria and all this stuff. It was like divided, and like he gets to, and they go on raiding party. They go raiding in those areas. It's pretty neat. Ooh, that pillar came out of nowhere. What did I watch before that? I also watched The Expanse. There's only one season of that, but that was pretty good. That takes place in space sometime in the future, and there's the whole solar system is sort of like colonized by humanity. We have a colony on Mars. Earth is still Earth, kind of destroying itself just like we are now. And then there's people called the Belters who live in like the asteroid belt. They don't actually have a planet, so like there's lower gravity there and whatnot. So they start getting less dense bones and stuff. It was pretty neat. I enjoyed that as well. I have a lot of breaks between my classes now, so when I'm not doing homework, I'm usually either watching YouTube or something on Amazon Prime or something like that. So I've been getting quite a few hours of watching stuff in, which is unusual because usually I don't get to, but my schedule at college kind of sucks this semester. But I get some relaxing time, and I get time to do my homework, so it's not that bad, I guess. On another note, it's week 2 into build season that I'm mentoring that team still. It's going very well, actually. This is probably one of the best years the team has had. Like, the kids work real well together. Stuff's getting done quick. We had some of the best prototypes I think I've ever seen made, and it's just everything's going real good. I'm really enjoying it. It's nice having something come together and be real cohesive and whatnot. What else do I want to talk about? Let's see. Figured I'd talk more about Star Wars, but I really didn't talk about it as much as I thought I would. It was a good movie. And I just don't want to give away any plot points or anything like that, because I know it's been out for a while, but I bet there's still a bunch of people who haven't seen it, and I just thought it was really neat. I'm real excited for... This one was just a prequel. It wasn't a continuation off of the previous Star Wars, which I also enjoyed that one. They're starting a new trilogy up, I believe, and I really liked that last movie as well. Rey she's pretty hot, but she's a very good actress as well. And I'm curious to see who Rey's actual parents are and whatnot and all that other stuff. And I was not born early enough to like actually go to the theaters and see the original trilogy and whatnot, or when they first came out. At least the first ones that came out, not necessarily original trilogy. Ooh. My mic fell. I apologize if that was harmful on the ears. Hopefully it wasn't. You might not even have heard it. But anyways, I wasn't old enough when the first 3 Star Wars movies came out. Not the 4, 5, and 6. I wasn't old enough to go see them in theaters. I don't know if I was born even. But anyways, so I kind of just saw all the movies all at once, which was really cool. I got to watch them right in a row. And then I remember when this last one ended, I was kind of like, wait a minute, now I have to wait like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years maybe to see the next one come out. That's gonna stink. Stop listening. My Connect doesn't know what it's doing. There we go. My Connect thought I said something, of course, but I don't know what it thought I said. That's one of the bad parts about having a Connect. It's dumb sometimes. But yeah, that's getting close to all I have to say for this video. If you guys also saw that movie or are wanting to see it, feel free to leave a message in the comments about that. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. Other than that, I think that's it for this video. Matt here with LGN Gaming, signing off. I'll see you guys next time.